the so-called audit of the 2020 presidential election in Arizona is still going on for some reason, somehow. That is despite, of course, the many embarrassing blunders and false promises made by the company contracted cyber ninjas. Okay. So now cyber ninjas, they haven't found the fraud. I know they're about to come out with a brand new report. They're supposed to present it to the Senate, all that stuff. But so far, what we've seen is no bamboo ballots, no evidence of the ghost of Hugo Chavez doing the Slimer thing all over Trump ballots for some reason. But of course, if you asked hardcore MAGA chuds and Q-nuts, they're going to tell you, we found a lot of things. There's so many things, great things, tremendous things. I mean, terrible things. Oh, really? Like what? Well, recently, an example of that was caught and corrected. And so you're going to see this so-called evidence they found backfire in their face. In fact, a political analyst at a local Arizona news station, ABC 15, caught the auditors in an incredibly embarrassing error. As reported by Vice News, one of the auditors this week released a report claiming that 2 votes cast in the 2020 election, a whole 2 votes, were mailed in from what she claimed was a vacant lot in the Maricopa County city of Goodyear. Now, at first when I read that, I was like, wait, a vacant Goodyear? No, a vacant lot in the town of Goodyear. So now, oh my God, it's 2 votes. Surely that is evidence of massive voter fraud, these 2 little votes. So now, they decided to look at the address. So I'm going to show you something here in a minute, but ABC's 15's Garrett Archer quickly discovered that the supposed vacant lot was not vacant at all. Actually, features a large house with a swimming pool. Tucson resident Andy Flack also followed up on Archer's reporting and used the Maricopa assessor's website to learn the address, listed as a supposedly vacant lot, is actually considered a single-family residence whose owners happen to match up with the voter registration records, meaning, of course, that the votes were 100% legal and legitimate because it came from people. So let me show you here. The image on the left side, of course, is the cover page of the report. Election 2020, 173,104 lost votes, 96,389 ghost votes. And then it gave the address. Now, the picture on the right is the supposed vacant lot at that same address. I don't know about you, but that does not, I don't really look vacant, does it? Again, swimming pool, nice house, and it's been there since 2016. I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but this picture was taken back in 2015, 2016. So, you know, it was still there. Interesting. Very interesting. So now it gets better. Oh, it gets even better. I love it. So now, hours later, Liz Harris, and again, Liz Harris is the person that published this report. So she's one of the cyber ninjas, and she, I guess, is part of the Voter Integrity Project. Again, they claim that 173,000 votes were missing or lost, or that 100,000 votes nearly came from ghosts, literal ghosts. No, not literal ghosts. People who apparently didn't live there or appear to exist. But again, it gets better because hours later, she noticed the mistake and changed the picture on the front to another supposed vacant lot. But this time, once again, she got it wrong. Here's that second image. So now this time, that was supposed to be a vacant lot. But it's not, it's a trailer park. Okay. As Archer notes, they changed the cover photo and address, but it's not much better. There's a valid registered voter at that address and a mobile home park in December of 2019. The post office forwards mail for a year. Afterwards, they moved to the NVRA inactive status. And so, look, that's completely legal. He followed up by saying, I've reached out to the county to see if they have another address on file. Update, they don't, but it doesn't matter since the voter moved out of the county and was removed with the rolls in February 2021. His ballot was forwarded to a temporary address, like what was supposed to happen, a temporary address in Maricopa County, so don't go down that rabbit hole either. So, oops and oops. They changed, by the way, when they changed the photo, they didn't tell anybody that they changed the photo. And they're still claiming that, no, this is where the fraud came from. The one fraudulent vote. I mean, 2 fraudulent votes. I mean, the many, huge, so many fraudulent votes. Oh, my God. That's how you know they be lying. Why you lying? Why you always lying? This is all they have. Vice News further commented that the whole situation could be dismissed as simply incompetence, or even be hilarious if it weren't so dangerous, as millions of Americans apparently believe the easily disprovable claims made by the auditors. Look, the head of Cyber Ninjas, this is why we all know it's a joke. The head of Cyber Ninjas is a Trump backer who believed, before he even got contracted, and this is the reason why he got contracted, by the way, in order to do this, because he believed the voter fraud conspiracy. So you hire a company whose goal, again, is not to find the truth, but it's to find evidence to back up the thing that they already believed, which was massive voter fraud. So he's trying to substantiate his already preconceived notions of what he thought happened in the election. I mean, that's why would anybody take any of these people seriously? They're not serious people. This is not a serious audit. It's not even close. And all the different reporting that I've talked about on the show from even Republican officials are like, this is not professional at all. This is a shit show. This is a disaster. Like, this is not an actual audit. They're not even using a method of auditing that is proven to work, that is actually proven to verify votes. They're just making it up as they go along. And this is an example of that. Oh, we found 2 fraudulent votes that actually were not fraudulent votes. We claim that it's from empty lots, ghost voters. But again, any little bit of scrutiny completely destroys their narrative with reality, because they're not living in reality. And again, they're trying to prove it, to prove something that they already believed, to people who, no matter what they say, no matter what they come up with, no matter how many times it's been proven to be false, the people that they're catering to will still continue to believe it. The hogs will eat the slop that they give out, and that's what's going to happen. They're just going to throw out a bunch of slop when they present their findings to the Senate, and the hogs will eat it up, and that's it. There's no dealing with these people. There's no trying to convince these people that they're already too far gone. What a joke. And again, it would be funny if it weren't so damn dangerous, this country. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and share with your friends. You can subscribe and help out the channel by becoming a patron. It's patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf, or you can become a channel member as well by hitting the join button below.